Good morning. Nobody cares. So let's go and set you down here. This is our week 26 update. I actually remember to look at the time, the day, the week, the number before starting this today. I am dressed for my regular corporate job today, so it's nothing fun, nothing fancy, nothing y'all haven't seen before if you've actually watched some of the other videos. Let's go ahead and get down to it. Last week I was able to actually hit the gym 3 times. Yay! This week I will get to hit the gym 0 fucking times. Boo! So last week I went out of town for the 4th of July weekend. You know, my dad and I went and visited a friend of his down in Florida, not far from Destin. And we spent the weekend spent multiple days. Hit several beaches, went jet skiing, went fishing. I caught a giant fish. Maybe I'll add the picture of that. Maybe I'll add the stylized watercolor edit I did because I fucking feel like it. But anyway, we had a lot of fun. We did a lot of driving. We drove out there, we drove back. And just so you know, that's like a 10-hour drive. Okay, it's not a short drive. For anybody that has no idea who I am or where I am, that's a 10-hour drive. And we hopped in after I went to work all day, and I drove us straight there. The drive back was a little different because I still had work to do, so I had to be a passenger princess for a good part of it, but I also helped drive. Let's see, did catch a redfish. My kiddo got to catch his first fish. In fact, he caught 2 fish. He got a pretty monster catfish and a speckled trout. And I got a giant red drum, really, really big red drum. We didn't keep any of them because, honestly, with us having to travel the 10 hours, I did not feel that we had sufficient storage or time to actually clean and prep them for travel and for storage. So it was a lot of fun just catch and release, but we did make sure they survived. They did go back upstream and do their, little fishy lives. Okay, so let's look at the health and fitness update itself. Again, I did get to go to the gym 3 times last week. I did eat a whole lot of steak this weekend, so I am the exact same weight I was in my last weigh-in a little over a week ago. I am using a body scanning app now, which helps me better do my measurements and look at my fluctuations. Cool thing is, even though I haven't gained any weight, I am seeing fluctuations here and in the legs. Unfortunately, this week, because of the red meat, it's fluctuated out. Also, I think my cycle is getting ready to start, so I'm a little bit bloated, a little bit water weight. So the fact that I don't have any extra weight gain, I just have a little difference in this area in the wrong direction. Honestly, not very surprising. So still going strong. I do need to remember to take my cortisol gummies this morning. I also have a new pill form of the cortisol health supplement that I'm going to start taking as well. But I want to make sure I eat something before I take that one because I don't know how it's going to respond to my body. And I don't want to be on an hour-long drive feeling like I'm going to throw up, right? So that being said, otherwise, it's been a really good weekend. It's been a pretty good week. This week, unfortunately, with other things going on, I will not have the luxury of leaving where I am to go hit the gym. We were actually doing our annual vacation with my husband's family, and that means that I will be doing a lot of family time, family stuff. However, I will still be doing a lot of physical activity because this involves going to the beach with all of my niece and nephews and my son, and in doing so, I'm going to be doing a lot of pulling them through the waves on inflatable devices because that is what I'm good at. I did get a new inflatable raft tube fishing. It's actually a fishing tube. It's a fishing raft. But you sit on it with your feet in the water and it's actually really sturdy. We took it with us to Florida and had a lot of fun. So I expect that the tiny humans, even though some of them are not so tiny, are probably going to want to get on it. I have another raft, more traditional to what I usually bring out there, that I will also see if they would like me to inflate so that multiple of them can get on at the same time, and extra ropes. So I have actually invested in better ropes instead of using standard like nylon ropes that I just buy at Walmart. I actually have some tow along, tow behind ropes designed for pulling inflatables behind a jet ski or a boat. So these will last a lot better. They won't degrade as easily. And yeah, so this will be our last big adventure for the summer until we get into August. And in August, we do have a river trip planned that I will also be using the fishing boat, but I bought a second one because my son liked it so much, he's going to steal mine if I don't get him one, and that's what he wants to use on the river. We will not have that for this year for the beach, but we will have it for that. Sorry about that glitch. Yeah. I may go ahead and add a couple pictures at the end of this from our weekend, so stay tuned to see that giant fish, because it was a big one. The trout was a good size. Trout was, decent sized fish. The drum, though, was like, let me see, I was holding its tail here and its gills here, so this motherfucker was like, you'll see in the picture if you stay. But, couple last things. Again, no gym this week because I will be at the beach all weekend doing a lot of physical activity. I have a thing that my Fitbit is supposed to go into that's going to be completely waterproof that I'm hoping I can actually wear it in the surf so that I can actually get a good readout on calorie burns, things like that, because I do like to monitor that because I'm weird. I also need to make sure I grab my protein shakes. That's a good thing. I'm going to take my protein shakes with me so that I have those for the weekend, or for the days that we're going to be out there. It's not really weekend. Next week I'm going to try to do better with the gym because, again, I will be traveling for work at that point. And gotta look what other options I have in the area. Things to do, not just the gym. I think there's a couple amusement parks. I think there's a water park. I might be able to pop in for a couple hours after work. Wouldn't be that big of a deal. Well, not too far from where I'm staying. So, all that being said, y'all have a great day. I hope everybody had a happy and safe 4th of July. And stay tuned for big fish pictures. And I don't mean like, it was this big, it was this big. It wasn't that big. I don't think I'd have reeled that fish in if it was that big. But I tried. First time I've ever caught a big fish.